Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now, and I really appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. Let's get right into today's video. The Fifth Circuit Court is set to expand its temporary injunction against the ATF pistol brace rule. This has been one of the busiest weeks in recent memory in terms of court hearings on Second Amendment issues. Not only did we have the Seventh Circuit Court's oral arguments on a possible injunction on an Illinois ban on so-called assault weapons and large capacity magazines, and the Ninth Circuit's hearing on California's AB 2571, but another Ninth Circuit panel heard oral arguments in a challenge to the state's ban on open carry on Thursday. And a three-judge panel on the Fifth Circuit Court also heard from both sides in a Thursday hearing to determine whether a temporary injunction halting the enforcement of the ATF's new rule on pistol braces should be left in place or possibly expanded to cover more than just the named plaintiffs in the case. Advocates of the rule point to deadly mass pew-pewings, while arguing that the braces make concealable handguns more deadly. Opponents of the rule say the devices make handguns safer to use by making them more stable, comfortable to fire, and more accurate. An argument noted in questions from appellate panel judges Don Willett and Stephen Higginson on Thursday's hearing. All that to me seems synonymous with safer. Do you disagree with that? Willett asked. Administration attorney Sean Jonda. Jonda argued that regulating the braces is consistent with long-standing federal law, outlawing sawed-off shotguns or other short-barreled non-handgun type firearms. That particular combination Congress has determined is dangerous, Jonda said. But no, Congress has made no such determination about pistol braces. That's one of the main arguments of the lawsuit, that the ATF has abrogated authority left to Congress in imposing the new rule, which not only reverses more than a decade of previous guidance from the agency, but in essence establishes a brand new gun control law created by an executive branch agency, not the legislative branch. It's the Biden administration that has determined it's dangerous to attach a stabilizing brace to an end of a pistol, just like Trump did with bump stocks, with Biden himself claiming that somehow adding to the length of a gun makes it more concealable and makes it shoot larger caliber rounds. At least the DOJ attorneys didn't try to pin their arguments in court on that ridiculous assertion, but they still tried to claim that brace-equipped pistols are the weapon of choice of mass pew-pewers, a line of attack that was aptly rebutted by the plaintiffs. That the devices can be used by criminals is not a sufficient reason for regulations, argued plaintiff's attorney Eric Jaffe. They don't think they're bad because they're dangerous. They think they're bad because criminals like them. But criminals like handguns too. Just because criminals like something is not a reason why it's dangerous. Handguns are the primary weapon of choice in violent crime, and the Supreme Court has already said that. A handgun ban is unconstitutional. Even those arms may be the most common type of firearm used by violent criminals. Handguns are also used for more lawful purposes, far more frequently, and the same is true for brace-equipped pistols and modern sporting rifles as well, given that the Fifth Circuit Court has already granted an injunction in the case, as well as questions posed by the three-judge panel on Thursday. There's a very good chance that not only the panel will make the injunction permanent, but will apply that decision to a broader group of Americans than just the named plaintiffs in the case. I don't know if they will go as far as to try to apply the injunction nationwide, but of course that's what we're hoping for. But I wouldn't be surprised at all to see the injunction cover everyone in the Fifth Circuit's jurisdiction. That's the angle the Fifth Circuit has taken with the ATF's bump stock ban imposed in the Trump administration. And it seems like the most likely outcome here as well. I know we're all hoping that the Fifth Circuit will expand the ruling, and it would be a huge deal if they did the right thing and expanded it to everyone in the United States. Let's keep our fingers crossed that that's what happens. But if they don't do that, but even if they expand it to the Fifth Circuit jurisdiction, that would be a win as well. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments section down below. And if you guys appreciated today's video, please take a few seconds and help the channel out by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications. I would be very grateful if you did so. And I welcome everybody back to see my next video.